Double delay pattern. Grand Theft Auto 6 has now been delayed twice, and Rockstar's own history suggests this might actually be the final date. Look at Red Dead Redemption 2. Initially slated for fall 2017, Rockstar delayed the game several months into early 2018, then again to October 26, 2018, which became its final release date. Now compare that to GTA 6. Originally expected in late 2025, the game was pushed to May 26, 2026, and now to November 19, 2026. It's essentially the same timeline, the same pattern, the same number of delays. Rockstar has an established playbook for major releases, and GTA 6 is following it almost exactly. When Red Dead Redemption 2 finally launched after those two delays, it became a critical and commercial phenomenon that people still discuss years later. The extra time spent polishing resonated with audiences. History suggests that when Rockstar sets that second delayed date, they hit it. Grand Theft Auto 5 followed a similar pattern, missing its early 2013 window before releasing that September as planned. Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick even said, "When we set a specific date, generally speaking, we've been very good about reaching it." The theory argues that November 2026 is locked in. Rockstar would be foolish to miss the holiday rush for what could become the biggest game on record, and this date sets them up perfectly to deliver before year's end. 2 delays seems to be Rockstar's magic number, and if history repeats, this is the real date. Cyberpunk avoidance theory. Multiple industry insiders claim GTA 6 is already content complete, and the delays are purely about polish to prevent a catastrophic launch. Reporter Reese Kiwi Talks Riley stated directly that the game is content complete, saying, "All the work from here on out is optimizing the hell out of it and making sure all the systems work to prevent a Cyberpunk 2077 scenario." Insider Gaming's Tom Henderson backed this up, saying he's heard the game has been content ready for a very long time. Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick told investors that when our competitors go to market before something was ready, bad things happen, clearly referencing other studios' failures. The most telling evidence? CD Projekt Red itself weighed in. The official Cyberpunk 2077 account responded to Rockstar's delay announcement by reposting their own October 2020 tweet that said no more delays are happening. That tweet came about 2 months before CDPR delayed Cyberpunk again, and the game still launched in a disastrous state that nearly destroyed the studio's reputation. CDPR was essentially warning Rockstar not to make their mistake. The theory points to recent games launching with serious performance problems. Henderson specifically mentioned how players scrutinize every flaw, saying Rockstar doesn't want a single glitch like somebody glitches through the door or something like that because people are going to run with it. With GTA 6's unprecedented scale and budget, even minor technical issues at launch would become international news. The delay ensures the game isn't just finished, but actually ready. 2022 Hack Impact. On September 18, 2022, a hacker posted over 90 videos of GTA 6 development footage to GTA forums, representing one of the biggest leaks in video game history. The hacker turned out to be Arian Kurtaj, a 17-year-old from Oxfordshire, England, who executed the breach using just an Amazon Fire TV Stick remote, a mobile phone, and a hotel television, while under police protection for previous hacks. During his trial, Rockstar told the court the hack cost the company $5 million to recover from, plus thousands of hours of staff time, but the financial cost might be the least significant impact. MoffettNathanson analyst Clay Griffin wrote that while the leaked footage wouldn't harm commercial prospects, what was highly concerning was the potential theft of source code and game builds, which could signal a gaping security risk for the finished product. Griffin warned this may force a large amount of rework and in the process slow production down considerably. The theory argues that Rockstar had to implement entirely new security protocols, potentially rebuild compromised systems, and verify that no malicious code was introduced during the breach. When Valve suffered a similar leak with Half-Life 2 in 2003, that game was delayed over a year. Take-Two's stock dropped more than 6% the day of the leak. While Rockstar publicly stated they didn't anticipate long-term effects, the theory suggests the company downplayed the damage to reassure investors. The leaked footage showed unfinished builds from 2022, and if hackers accessed source code as claimed, Rockstar would need to ensure every system was secure before launching a game expected to generate billions of dollars and support online play for years. Content complete theory. Multiple insiders with proven track records are saying the same thing. GTA 6 finished its content production phase months or even years ago, and everything since has been optimization and polish. Tom Henderson stated on his podcast that, from what I've heard, it's been content ready for a very long time. I don't think it's going to be delayed again. He explained that the game is essentially done, and the team is now optimizing the hell out of it and making sure all the systems work. This directly contradicts what delays usually mean. When most games get delayed, it's because content isn't finished, missions aren't complete, or major features are broken. But the content complete theory argues GTA 6 doesn't have those problems. The story is finished, the missions are built, the map is complete. What remains is making everything run smoothly on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, eliminating bugs, balancing gameplay systems, and ensuring the massive open world doesn't have performance issues. Henderson noted that Rockstar employees themselves discussed this on GTA forums, confirming the content-ready status. The 6-month delay from May to November 2026 is specifically for this polishing phase. Consider what content complete actually means in context. Rockstar is trying to launch the most ambitious open-world game ever made, with a map reportedly 2.7 times larger than GTA 5, advanced AI systems, dynamic weather that affects gameplay, and a multiplayer component that needs to support millions of players. Even with all content finished, optimizing those systems across different hardware configurations while eliminating bugs is an enormous technical challenge. The theory suggests this delay isn't about finishing the game, it's about perfecting it, which explains why insiders sound confident about the November date rather than worried about further delays. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this kind of deep dive, I make videos breaking down gaming industry news like this all the time. A subscription would really mean a lot. Map size complications. Fan projects analyzing trailer footage and leaked information estimate that GTA 6's map will be approximately 2.7 times larger than Grand Theft Auto 5, making it potentially the largest open world Rockstar has ever created. The map reportedly includes Vice City itself, grass rivers based on the Everglades, the Leonida Keys based on the Florida Keys, plus additional locations like Port Gellhorn and Mount Calaga National Park. That's not just one city, it's an entire state. The theory argues that a map this massive creates serious technical challenges that directly contributed to the delays. Large open worlds are notorious for bugs and performance issues. The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim, still has game-breaking glitches years after release. Cyberpunk 2077's Night City caused crashes on older consoles. The bigger the world, the more things can go wrong. Loading that much data requires optimization that takes time. The theory points to specific technical hurdles. Streaming in environments as players move through the world without loading screens requires sophisticated memory management. Rendering a massive city with thousands of NPCs, vehicles, and interactive objects taxes hardware. Adding weather systems, day-night cycles, and destructible environments multiplies complexity. Players on base PlayStation 5 need the same experience as players on PlayStation 5 Pro, and the game must also run on Xbox Series S, which has significantly less memory and processing power. Some forum theories even suggest the map is so ambitious that it's pushing current generation consoles to their limits, requiring extensive optimization to maintain stable frame rates. Every building interior, every street corner, every mission location needs testing to ensure nothing breaks. The theory argues that Rockstar learned from Red Dead Redemption 2, which had a massive map but far fewer dense urban areas. Vice City is urban, which means more objects, more NPCs, more scripts running simultaneously, more opportunities for things to go wrong. Red Dead development priority. Former Rockstar Games environment artist David O'Reilly, who worked on GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, and GTA 6, revealed crucial information about the development timeline in a YouTube video analyzing leaked screenshots. O'Reilly said his work on GTA 6 began in 2018, stating, "We went onto it after we wrapped up on Red Dead Redemption 2. Since Red Dead Redemption 2 released in October 2018, with final polish happening months before, this means GTA 6 only truly entered production around late 2017 or early 2018. This contradicts the widespread belief that Rockstar started working on GTA 6 back in 2014, immediately after GTA 5's release. The theory argues that while some preliminary work happened in 2014, real production only began after Red Dead 2 was finished. finished. That means GTA 6 has been in actual development for approximately 7 to 8 years by the May 2026 date, not 12 or 13 years, as commonly believed. This is important because it reframes the delays. Fans have been waiting 13 years since GTA 5, but Rockstar hasn't been working on the sequel that entire time. They were focused on Red Dead Redemption 2, which itself took 5 years of full company effort. Only after shipping that game did resources shift to GTA 6. The theory suggests delays aren't because development is troubled or mismanaged, but because making a game this ambitious simply takes this long. 8 years for a project of this scale, complexity, and detail is actually reasonable by modern AAA standards. The confusion came from fans assuming work started immediately after GTA 5, when in reality Rockstar prioritized finishing their Western epic first. The delays reflect the actual production timeline, not development problems. Union-busting allegations. In October 2025, Rockstar Games fired 30 to 40 employees across its UK and Canadian studios, and the timing immediately sparked controversy. The IWGB union claimed the firings were union-busting, stating the employees were attempting to unionize and discussing working conditions on Discord. Rockstar countered that the employees were found to be distributing and discussing confidential information in a public forum, a violation of our company policies, and insisted the firings were in no way related to people's right to join a union or engage in union activities. The union organized protests outside Rockstar North and Take-Two's Edinburgh and London offices on November 6, 2025. Later that same day, Rockstar announced the second delay. The theory argues these events are connected, even if the firings didn't directly cause the delay. An anonymous Rockstar employee verified by GTA Forum's moderators posted that morale in the studio is at rock bottom, adding, "Those of us who are lucky and remain for now work in fear. Fearful when talking to each other at the tea prep, fearful that we're next in line, and are easily got rid of, too scared to go outside the studio and talk to or even acknowledge our colleagues outside protesting in fear of reprisals." Bloomberg's Jason Schreier noted that while the firings didn't cause the 6-month delay, the situation could certainly lead to more missed deadlines in the future due to declining morale, potential protracted legal battles, and difficulties filling senior roles. The theory suggests the firings removed experienced developers during a critical polishing phase, potentially slowing work. It also points to reports that Scottish law requires employers to allow union representation in disciplinary meetings, which Rockstar allegedly refused, opening the company to legal challenges that could distract from development. Whether the firings were justified or union busting, the result is the same: a demoralized development team working under fear and scrutiny during the most important phase of the most anticipated game in industry history. Take-Two earnings strategy. Bloomberg's Jason Schreier pointed out something interesting about the timing of GTA 6 delay announcements. They consistently align with Take-Two Interactive's quarterly earnings reports. 3 of the 5 major GTA 6 timing announcements coincided with earnings days, including the narrowing of the release window to fall 2025 in May 2024, a reiteration of that window in February 2025, and the latest delay to November 2026 announced on November 6, 2025. The first delay to May 2026 was announced less than 2 weeks before Take-Two reported its fiscal year 2025 earnings in May 2025. Schreier wrote that the November delay was announced today because Take-Two reported earnings today, suggesting the timing wasn't coincidence, but strategy. The theory argues that Take-Two intentionally times these announcements to control the narrative with investors. By revealing delays during earnings calls, the company can immediately address investor concerns, provide context, explain the decision, and reassure the market about long-term prospects. It prevents delays from becoming standalone bad news stories, and instead makes them part of a broader business update. This worked to some degree. While Take-Two's stock dropped 7% in after-hours trading following the November delay announcement, it recovered slightly during regular trading as executives explained their reasoning. The company raised its net bookings guidance to between $6.4 and $6.5 billion for the fiscal year and emphasized that GTA 6 will still launch in fiscal 2027, achieving record levels. The theory suggests delays aren't sudden development crises, but calculated decisions made weeks or months in advance, timed for maximum investor management. This explains why Rockstar can sound so confident about new dates. They're not scrambling to fix problems, they're executing a predetermined release strategy. GTA Online revenue cushion. Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive are in an almost unique position in the gaming industry. They have essentially unlimited time to finish GTA 6 because Grand Theft Auto 5 is still generating massive revenue 12 years after release. GTA 5 has sold over 220 million copies, making it one of the best-selling entertainment products in history. More importantly, GTA Online continues to be enormously profitable through microtransactions. Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick noted during the November earnings call that GTA Plus continues to grow its membership. In fact, it's had 20% growth year over year. The company listed Grand Theft Auto Online and Grand Theft Auto 5 as top revenue drivers for the quarter, alongside newer titles. The theory argues this creates zero financial pressure to rush GTA 6. Most game studios face existential risk from delays. Missing a release date can mean missing critical sales windows, running out of funding, or failing to recoup development costs. Rockstar doesn't have those problems. GTA Online alone generates hundreds of millions of dollars annually. Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online add more revenue. Take-Two's mobile games, like NBA 2K, provide additional income. The company isn't desperate for GTA 6 to hit a specific date because they're already wildly profitable. This freedom allows perfectionism. Rockstar can delay for 6 months, spend an extra $60 to $100 million on development, and still come out ahead because GTA 6 will eventually generate billions. Take-Two's raised guidance to over $6 billion in bookings proves they're financially healthy without GTA 6 even launching. The theory points to Zelnick saying he's very supportive of Rockstar's approach to delays. He can afford to be supportive because the company isn't bleeding money waiting for the game. This cushion means Rockstar will keep delaying until they're genuinely satisfied, not until they run out of money or time. If you enjoyed this breakdown, consider subscribing so you never miss out on new uploads. Thanks for watching.